the main thing is that all of it's important, but like the oscillators is what creates the waveform, which is what like creates the type of sound you play. So like right now it's like on a triangle saw wave. Yeah, it's on a triangle saw wave. So all three are on a triangle saw wave. So the amount of oscillators is the amount of voices it has, right? So that's just one. That's two. Now, the second one is called what they call detuned. So it's out of tune with the first one. So it's in tune with the first one, but it's on a higher octave. So you can control the octaves, you can control the tuning, you can control the type of waveform it is, and it creates a different sound. So this is the one and two together. So the second one is detuned from the first one, and now there's just three, and that's also detuned from the first two, and it's also a higher octave higher. So playing through three different octaves at different, but the main note is that A note. So like if I played it, it would sound like I'm playing A. I can tune this to where I'm playing a specific chord, but what it looks like is what I did was it's like I can't remember what they call it when it's the same note. It's like a chord, but it's like the same note. It's the same notes, across octaves. So those are all D notes. So how it works out here is like, okay, it's gonna play whatever I play here, right? It's gonna play whatever I play here, the note wise, but it's gonna play it one octave higher and lower on one key. So it's three octaves are all right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So before I left, I was just trying to get like something, just a synthy sound. Like I was trying to get like a, they wasn't going for a specific sound or whatever. But this is what I came up with, and that little melody I played right now at the beginning of the video, I was working on it before I left. So I only had like the first four notes, but I just kind of finished it right now. But yeah, just my first time playing it. Yesterday I made a hi-hat. So basically you can create pretty much how synthesizers are supposed to work. They're supposed to model real instruments, right? So obviously you're not gonna get the exact same sound in a real instrument because all the parts are different. It's like it's little fucking electrical units and parts in there that help create the sound. So it's like, sure, if I play the guitar, I can make this sound like a guitar, but it's not gonna sound like I'm strumming a guitar, but it's gonna be a guitar-ish sound, and then I can manipulate it even further. With whatever distortion, you can add a little bit of distortion on here with this like a little overload drive thing right here. That's not exactly what it's called. I don't want people watching this and then saying, oh, it's not the right name. Like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's the overload shit. You know what I'm talking about. And then it's like different stuff, like filters. You can filter the sound. So like this was a lot of like popular music, like Drake music and shit, Weekend music. It kind of sound like this. You know what I'm saying? Why did you leave me in college for your boyfriend? Anyway, yeah, that's Drake's song. So it's filtering out the higher frequencies. So if I turn the filter, get all that at the top. Filtering down, and little stuff like that. So then basically, the point of it is just to create shit. Create sounds, unique sounds to use and shit in your production. And since it's my first one, so I bought this because this is a Behringer Model D. So it's like an exact replica of a popular, more expensive synth called the Moog Model D. Now, the Moog Model D. Moog is a brand that's known for their synthesis and known for their synthesizer. So it's a very popular brand, very expensive shit, very popular in music, pop music even today. Michael Jackson, you know, funk music, Parliament, you know, across genres. That's two different genres, pop and funk. You know what I'm saying? Across genres, across shit, Moog is known. So, what this company did, Behringer, they're not known for their synthesis, but what they did was the patent for the Mini Moog Model D is up. So they can use the exact same parts and use the exact same shit because the patent is no longer in use or no longer legal or legally useful. So they made an exact replica of this shit. And they added some couple different things, I believe, according to them, whatever, but I don't really know. So it's like, basically, I wanted the Moog sound. It's a lot cheaper. It was like this is like $300. A Moog is like thousands of dollars. And even like the least expensive one is $500. And it doesn't have as many features as this one does. And this has all the original features of the model that they made. So it's like, okay, get that. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is like, nigga, the best shit ever, bro. The best shit ever. And so I had to you got to get a keyboard to control it. And I got this one because it came preloaded with some instruments already. So this got other features and shit. Like I could do a bunch of different shit, but I'm already comfortable doing all this shit in the DAW. So I really just got it for the keys and the instruments, and then to hook it up to this through this cable right here. Blah blah blah. I don't know if you want to know all that, but anyway, I'll say it. It's through a MIDI out. So it's connected MIDI out. It's also connected to my computer, and it's connected to my preamp. So it's getting played through the preamp. The sound is getting played through here into here into my interface. So instrument, keyboard, synthesizer. This is the channel how it's routed. Synthesizer, keyboard, synthesizer, here, then to the computer. Where it is coming in. Oh shit, it's not even, oh it's not, oh okay. It's just playing through the interface only. The interface has a different, it's an analog discrete 4. I don't know if that needs to be said on camera or not, but like I'm just taking full advantage of the fact that you started recording. I just like really just right into that shit. But yeah, but I can bring it in here for the sake of I wasn't trying to do all that bullshit. Let's see.
See what you can do with 2 minutes.
There. Now it's playing through here. So keyboard, sound's going keyboard, which is controlling this. So the sound's coming out of here into here, right there. You see right there, into the interface, and then into the DAW, and then I can record it from there. Woo! Okay. So yeah, this is my first synthesizer, Behringer Model D. Man, this shit is cracking. Shout out to the Arturia keyboard too, and the Avalon preamp, whatever else. But yeah, man. But this shit is fun, bro. Only thing is though, you can't digitally control this at all. It's completely analog, which is what I like. I'm happy about that. So I can't digitally control this. I can't connect this to there's some synthesizers you can connect to your DAW and then you can like control it from digitally. We can't do that with this. I can't save any presets inside here either. There's no computer in here at all. Like it's like full analog. There's no computers. So it's like I can play anything I want, but then I gotta remember these settings, take pictures of these settings, or write down these settings, or I'll never get that sound again. Which is kind of like a toss-up. It's like, okay, do I really want to record every setting? Because what if I just want to, every time I come in here, create a new sound that I've never created before, instead of keep going back to old sounds? And it's like, well, what if people like that sound? What if you played it out and people are like, yo, that's a tight-ass sound. How come you don't use that no sound no more? It's like, oh, well.
So if you're unable to get back to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so, you know. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Like, this is a tight-ass sound. I already saved this one. I took pictures of it. So I'm gonna show you the difference too, because I have a plugin, a free plugin. Dog, now I can get fucking plugin tutorials, bro. Because, like I said, this is the difference between a real Moog. It's not even a real Moog. Well, it's a Moog. It's based on the. It's a Moog. It's not the heart of a Moog. It's got the face of a Behringer. Let me see. This guy. This is before I even like knew how they worked, right? I found this plug-in, right? Look, so it's modeled after the same thing as this is, right? I didn't really understand it as much when I first got this, but now I understand it. I understand what it's doing now because I have this now. It's like, oh shit. So this sounds like this. Let me see if I can. Oh, and then I can try to take the same settings I have here, put it in here, and see if I get the same sound. Oh, David D, what'd you do? Why'd you come over, man? Let me see. What I can do is just turn this off, huh? Yeah. Yeah, now I'm just playing the computer one. So let's see if I get the same sound. Let's see. Okay, glide. 7. Mod mix. Is it kind of on? No, it's off all the way. Tuned at regular. 32. Yo, David D.
What up?
I can save the presets here on this guy.
So you don't have to. You don't have to remember.
I don't have to remember writing nothing down. I don't have to do anything.
You just have to put them in there.
And then I can just use that, put it here. Dog.
Just glad you got that plug-in.
Damn, so now I'm glad to have this plugin. But let's see if I can get the same sound out of it. Since now I'll know. For $300, this is a good field test. Like, okay, now I can see if like what real hardware synths and computer ones, see where they fall short. Volume all the way, all the way, all the way. Yeah, there are different. They did add a couple more features to this model, which is kind of cool though. So it can do a little bit more than the regular Moog, and it has the hardware Moog. So it's like, damn, kicking Moog's ass. High key. Let me see. I got all the shit you got and more, bro. That's crazy. All this is on. Noise is on. White noise is on. External volume on all the way up. That's the overload shit. Keyboard control off to on. Okay. That's all off, so that's cool. Bring this down to this. Modifiers all the way up. This is all the way up. All the way down. All the way down. About 4, no, right, 3-ish.